Hello, practitioner. Welcome to the basic section of the wave principle. When you're starting with the wave principle, the first thing you need to understand is that it takes time to master. It's almost like learning a language. At first, you won't see anything until someone shows you how it looks like. It's just like the image that you can see right here. It's common that people can imagine a square out of these dots. But what if I ask you if you can see other image inside of it? Not everyone can do it, but once I tell you that there's a diamond inside of here, you can maybe see it. Voila, there's the diamond. And this phenomenon is really interesting because now that you see it, you are going to see it in the future too, without anyone asking you, because now it's visible. You are aware of it, you are conscious about it. And that's a key word in this wave principle, about being conscious. In the first part, we talk about what exactly is the wave principle and what Elliott explained in his book, that is not a theory, it's a principle of how the wave starts and how they behave. He actually studied the Fibonacci and the law of nature to understand how everything in the universe expands and contracts, including the markets. He uses these proportions of Fibonacci to study the charts and actually find some patterns. We talked about impulsive versus corrective movements and the importance of only the three rules that actually matter. We have to identify an impulsive movement to watch a corrective movement that follows up with another impulsive movement. We can also talk about the difference between an ending and leading diagonals and how important it is where they are appearing. We can also talk about the ABC corrections such as flats, zigzags, and triangles, as these figures are the most important things that we need to study because that's where we trade. Utilizing trend lines and channeling, we can spot the wave C. This is the last part of the corrective wave before the next impulse, and that's when we get in. And these trend lines help us see order inside the chaos of any market, so we have to actually understand and learn how to use the trend lines properly. We can also talk about indicators to find divergence, such as RSI, that can help us understand if the price is going to turn around or it just made a movement that can be considered as an impulse. And in the last video of the wave principle basics, we're going to talk about the trading setup. This is one of the most important videos of the series because you are actually going to learn how to trade all these formations. So now you know where to set your stop loss, where to put your take profit, and how to wait for the next pattern to develop. In this video, we are going to learn how to use TradingView to find opportunities using the wave principle and how to make our trade setup. Now that you have an idea of how knowledge can be transferred and how that can change your perception, let's start with the next lessons and see what else you can perceive by starting here.